I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier back for the Cartier. I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans ain't no way I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 36-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Down the field, he's got Washington. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really two types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
Boswell adds the extra point, and And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag. From the 43, here's second and a couple. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18, okay.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. A second down throw for Stroud. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. T.J. Watt. He's going to need to be accounted for more going forward. Already his second sack on this opening possession. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
All right. 18, okay.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down, Houston.
A run now for Chandler. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Houston. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Barron. Good on the point after. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19, check, Riggs.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 27 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now, Dowdle. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Foul.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it here with Candler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On second down, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal. Here we go. To throw is Stroud. Under pressure, now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run without him. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the 37-yard
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Steelers.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
10 at the 13-yard line.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
Complete to number 10, Roman Wilson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. And the 6
Second down and 3. That one incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Rush to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 7-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 19 Texas.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Tap 60. Check Buffalo 80. Street.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here, second and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Count. Ready. Go. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
18, Pioneers. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check up.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
A carry now for Chandler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Back at 60. Ready, punch.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. He gets in for an important sack, number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132 and a half.
18. Hey! Why Tony?
A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. Now it's going to bring up third and real long.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. This will be returnable from his own 15. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Go! Head to 60. Like it. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70, Timber Wolf. Buffalo 18.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 tight. Count. 70 range. Hut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Off the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Pillage forward for maybe a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On play action. Stroud. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Texans, first down. A gain of 36 yards.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is Joey Bosa. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke. Damn weird. Them little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, making wrist. I can
see it. Cut 19. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out wide to Warren. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Right back to Warren again. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. Forced to his right. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now for the extra point. got it. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Texans 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, it's Stroud. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
We'll go with the option here to the short side. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He works free, right side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Texans 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. He'll go play action with Stroud. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Open. 18. What's up? South.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
33-yard line. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Again, working deep downfield.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Patrick Queen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Going up top. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Texans 28.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, You know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't.
And he's got another one. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown Steelers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Steelers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
At the 60, at the 60. Riggs. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
At the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown.
a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are going to extend their lead.
Steelers 49, Texans 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start with an option play to the right. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
On the start.
South.
1 yard gain. Brings up
On play action. Stroud going to air this one out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Over. South. 18. That's it.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.